Your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them. It's your mans in them.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them. With your mans in them.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh, we started?
You are now watching your mans in them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
It's your boy, Kyrie.
This is where I introduce myself to, or not? Yeah, I introduce me.
You gotta wait, brother.
Wait. I'm excited.
And brother. And I'm your man Shakespeare in the Random Studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is. I'm about to quit this fucking show. That's all I'm saying.
Finish.
From a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is
Your mans and them live. It's all right, shit. It's all right.
Nigga said this is a solo. Yo,
What's poppin', y'all?
What up?
Chilling.
so who do we have here?
Oh my God.
We have a special guest here. He goes by the name of Encore. Round of applause, nigga.
Can I get
Bro,
the
can you get
applause?
a good
I'm waiting for you to
introduction?
get a
My-
decent intro. You
Oh,
want to
bro.
Oh, y'all can do better?
You know what?
I can
Nigga,
do way better.
All right,
introduce
so
the guest.
show me.
Let me show you.
My God.
Our special guest, weighing in at 300 pounds, all muscle, the five-time heavyweight champion of the world. Give it up for Encore.
Round of applause.
The applause button. I did. Y'all didn't hear it? I've been on the floor.
Thank you for having me, y'all.
Did you mute me or some shit? There we go.
Yo, thank you, Shakespeare.
Shout out Encore in the building.
Appreciate that.
you go.
Yeah, you take
There
the
we
effect
go.
off.
I can't hear him.
Thank you.
Don't do my job no more. Go ahead.
Oh, you get me? Hear me?
Yeah,
Yo,
we good.
Thank you, Shake, for that introduction.
That was
No
a great
problem.
I
introduction.
felt like I was about to come out to a ring or something, like just about to have a show, but I'm good. Appreciate y'all.
So what do you do?
Well, drop people on their necks. That's what I do. See, now this whole podcast about to be crazy. Well, I'm a professional wrestler, sports entertainer, however you want to call it. But yes, professional wrestler, bro. That's what I do.
Professional wrestler.
So,
Also, fishing coach.
what's your story? Like, how did you get started?
Long story. First of all, I had no idea I was gonna be a wrestler, right? From somebody who's just like into football, basketball, track and field. I was always like naturally
All-American.
Exactly, naturally
Olympian.
athletic, you know. But at one point in my life, I was just always a fan, like of wrestling. And
Who's
there
your favorite wrestler?
Oh, The Rock, bro.
Oh, you was a Rock fan?
Hell yeah,
Yeah, I'm
man.
not gonna lie, I was a Rock fan too.
Rock.
I was more John Cena.
That was later though.
No, it's
Cena?
Triple H.
Triple H.
Damn.
Another one.
Nigga, you was spitting a lot in your room, wasn't you?
Wow.
Yo.
How was that? Yeah, y'all never did that
With the
Triple
fucking
H
yeah.
intro. I'm sorry, but yeah, continue.
All this shit, that DX shit.
Yeah, the DX shit.
But
Suck it.
yeah, The Rock, Randy Orton, you know, Cena, dope. Yeah, so I was always a fan, just watching, and they always had this one show, right? And it was about a group of guys trying to prove that they can get a contract to be signed to WWE.
Is it Tough
right?
Enough?
It was like Tough Enough, but it was a different name.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about. I just forgot the title too.
Battleground or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Point is, I'm watching it and I'm looking at the workouts, everything that they had to go through just to earn a contract, just to get signed, right? And I'm looking at them like, yo, this is mad easy. I could do this. This is all they have to do, just run a few miles, like lift a couple things, just like test their cardio, their endurance, which I had, you know? So looking at it, and I just wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, we got one life to live. Let's just do it.
How old were you
So,
when you like made the decision?
This is probably like 3 years ago, so probably like 20.
Oh, this is recent.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Still fresh on the scene. So
And how
this
old
is
are you?
Like 28. So
Wow,
this is
so you just
starting,
started.
bro. So looking at it now, I'm like, this is easy. This is like light work. So I did my research, how to get in the business, right? What do I have to do? Well, you have to learn how to wrestle, right? So that's one.
So you never wrestled before?
Never.
Oh, wow.
Never. And when I looked it up and joined a wrestling school, because
they
you
have a
really
wrestling
have
school?
to learn this. I'm
So
like,
legit wrestling, like
there's a legit school for this, bro. Like you sit there and, well, it's athletic stuff. It's like gym class, but it's more for wrestling.
Right.
They break you into business, cardio drills and stuff like that. It's like basketball practice, but for wrestling.
got you.
So, all right, I got to join the school.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest school where I'm at? Right here, like literally 10 minutes away from this building right now. It's right by Woodward, and looked up House of Glory Wrestling. That's the promotion that I'm
House of
currently-
Glory Wrestling.
Yeah, that's where I'm wrestling right now. That's my home company, and it's where I trained at. Shout out to the Amazing Red. Yes, sir. My trainer.
They
Shout out to
sponsor
that.
you for your matches?
Shout
or?
out to that man.
Well, no, they don't sponsor me. That's like the actual company.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I joined in, and right off the bat, I walked in. It was just people just getting clotheslined and body slammed and running. People drenching in sweat, bro, tired. I'm like, oh, this is some shit. Like this is like real deal shit.
This is
so
real for real.
for real. Like it's no joke. So I'm like, all right, I came all the way this far. I'm not gonna turn away. I'm gonna actually see what this is about. Let me see. The guy told me about, tuition, all that stuff. I didn't care about the money. I just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
Got into it, training. Training was brutal. Late nights, early morning the next day, getting to work, and the grind was serious. Also, still gotta get in shape, going to the gym, lifting weights, because you gotta be strong. 'Cause
Right.
You gotta actually wrestle.
Right.
You know?
You gotta pick people up and shit.
Exactly.
And this is all while you working like a regular job and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So fast forward 2 years later, finally get my first match out in the independent circle. So the independent circuit, this is like smaller, different companies run shows. So now I'm at the point where you got to make your name for yourself to get the attention from the higher ups, which is the WWEs, the AEWs,
Right.
the different companies, like different countries. So
Is that the goal? Is that the main goal?
yeah, the main goal is to
I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
So you
that's the
want to
top
go to
get that
W-
contract.
That's like the UFC of
Yeah, you got to
feel
get
me?
the
So
contract.
you want
have
to go to WWE?
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
That's amazing.
That's exactly where I want to go.
Is
That's the
WWE
Mecca.
still at top? I have his watch.
Yeah,
I thought there was
It's still at
another
the
one.
top?
It's at the top
Okay.
right now.
Yeah,
It's
nobody-
still the Mecca.
Is Vince McMahon still?
Nah, he stepped down.
He actually just recently stepped down.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah, just stepped down.
So is his
That's
son
crazy.
running it or?
It's Triple H running it.
Yeah, Triple H.
What?
yeah.
Triple H is the
Oh,
new
and his
CEO,
wife.
Triple H,
and
yeah.
Stephanie is
Stephanie
the
McMahon.
co-CEO.
Are they married? Married?
Yeah, very married.
They
You thought
real
I was
life
for play
married?
play?
Yeah, I thought
I was joking.
I listen.
That was part of the storyline.
On the show, she was all over the place. We're not even going into that, but
I wanted to ask you, you know, I don't know if you ever hear a lot of people say this, but a lot of people think like wrestling is not real, like WWE. What's your take on that?
My take is very simple, right? TV shows, movies, even news, right? You don't go to a movie and be like, oh, that's fake. That's fake. Oh, this shit's fake. It's entertainment. It's supposed to entertain us. You know what I'm saying? It's sports entertainment. So we're actually really putting our bodies on the line to put on a live movie in front of everybody. So yeah, like it's scripted stuff. It's like we're real life stuntmen, you know? So it's fake, yeah, fake. But we really get fucking hurt out there. It's crazy.
So you got
They
do
that
stunts.
shit really hurts, bro.
So they do
so I don't know if
stunts.
it's fake.
They do stunts before they go live, or is it just like right then, like everything is scripted? You follow your script and then boom.
Right then and there. There's no time to choreograph. We don't practice matches.
Y'all just know who wins.
We just know who's gonna be winning, like moments before like we even go out there. So I can go to a show. Show starts at 7 o'clock. I won't find out what's happening until like 6:55.
wait.
That's cool.
So it's not choreographed at all.
No.
So y'all just know who wins towards the right before the match, and then you go out there and you just perform.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is that how it is in WWE too? Like,
Yep. Even worse, probably.
That's
you won't probably
crazy.
find out until the day of, or like the moments that you're entering out. Like you just never know, and things can change. Like you'll know what you're doing 6:30, and then they'll be like, "No, actually, we're gonna go with this at 6:45." Then at 6:50, it'll be like, "Actually,
The
you know what?
spinneroonie.
We're gonna go back to that." And then
Imagine they about to
It's
play your
crazy.
music. You about to go out. I don't know you're gonna lose.
I'll be
I
like,
don't know if
be all
you're
hyped,
taking
just-
too long. Like if the match is taking too long.
so they'll give you a time limit, right? Because a show can go from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. We have to
Like
get
one
out.
match?
Like,
Oh, you talking
no,
about the
like
show.
the entire show. They're different matches.
niggas gonna die.
Yo, fucking 4 hours. But like, for example, SmackDown, right? It has to end 10 o'clock because the news got to come on. No
Right.
matter what, 10 o'clock, we shutting the shit off. We starting the news.
Right.
So they give everyone a specific time limit to their match, and you have to follow these times.
Yeah.
If you go over, you can get like chewed up. You can get like fucking fired. Like you can get in trouble.
That's
for
all
that.
a part of the professional part of
Right.
it, right? Like being in this business.
Yeah.
You gotta be on time. You gotta be on time.
Damn.
You know?
So you gotta like, everything has to follow the order, and it's all live. So you have no room to mess up.
I got a question for all of us. What made you stop watching wrestling? Did you continue watching wrestling, or
I watch highlights of it. I don't watch it now because it's something that, for me, is like I know I want to get there, so I don't want to worry what's going on right now over there. Maybe some highlights, but I know where I want to go. I want to like actually just focus on my path to get there.
Yeah, you
but
think
I
it takes
still,
away from your craft a little bit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then I'll just start watching, then forgetting, oh shit, I gotta go to the gym and start working out.
Yeah.
You know, but and plus when the time comes on, I'm either training or I'm like during I'm at a show or something. So I still watch it, but the highlights of it, I see what's going on.
I
know
was
what's
never
going on.
big on watching it.
Yeah.
Like my dad and my brother would be in the room watching it. I'll probably watch around like WrestleMania or something, but I played the game.
Yeah.
The game was fire.
Yes.
What? Hell in a Cell, bro. Fire, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a
play that shit
special
today.
move right now? Like you have like a special wrestling move?
Like a signature move?
Yes, signature. Boom. Thank you.
So I do
Teamwork.
the rock bottom, but I do my version of it. So I would like turn them and then do a rock bottom pretty much. I'll pull up a
Yeah,
clip.
he an
or
entertainer
something.
though. I seen your clips.
I was-
You be
yeah.
dancing
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
That's really my signature. I
Yeah.
just go out there and entertain. Like the
Yeah.
wrestling is like the last thing I would like want to do out there.
Nah, he be dancing and putting
I
on the show and
just
shit.
want to make the match and the show just live, but I can still I can wrestle. Like I'm really nice at it, but I would rather that aspect be the focus point, because that's really what lost us as fans, right? What made it entertaining, what made it lit, like what made it so fun to watch.
Yeah.
So I want to like bring that back
Right.
into that environment. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
how you promote yourself is fire. Like
Yeah,
I tell you that
yeah.
all the time, but like you said, that's the stage you're on now, like to get outside looks. How you been doing it is fire. Like look from when you started to now, like how much has your audience grown? Like did like people come from like Instagram to see you? Like have you gotten
so
that yet?
Instagram, they've come see me either like on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, or just be like like local gym goers, or like my friends, family will come out and see me. But yeah, just different social media platforms, they'll come out and see me, and that's why I would like market through there, because I know that's who my audience is. That's who's gonna buy the tickets. That's who's gonna come see me. So that's why I like put the focus on that. Try to make it like you said. Like
You do it well. You
the way I
definitely
market
do it well. I'd be like,
You know?
damn.
I
Like, this
saw
shit-
your page before I even knew like if you knew anybody. I was on the Your Man's in the Live page thinking I was on my page, and then I was scrolling through, and I was like, wait, who is this? And then I clicked your page, and I was literally just scrolling, watching your videos and watching like you
It's
have an
entertaining.
entertainer, yeah. You have like
Thank
you're
you.
talented, you're good at what you do. So
Thank
keep
you.
it up
Game.
for sure, for sure.
I was looking at his page like, damn, his dancing is way better than his crossover.
We're not gonna talk about the cross.
Let's talk about it. You played each other, right? Let's talk about that. Who won?
The game, like, well, 11 to zip, I won.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Gus, you beat. No,
Yeah, I
never
beat
mind,
Shake
never mind.
too. Yeah. I mean, it's a family thing. Everybody beat Shake here.
I'm gonna be quiet because I know what I do. They know the truth.
Last question I have, and then we're gonna move on to news on the scroll.
News on the screw.
What's the name of your special or signature?
The
If
Last
you can.
Dance.
The Last Dance.
The last dance.
Last Dance.
That's
You
fine.
know?
That's cool.
For now, until I find something else.
The
'Cause I
encore.
want mad different move, bro. Like, I don't know, but yeah, Last Dance.
Shit.
That's the name.
I feel like that's a dope.
Do you
name.
wanna try it? All
On
right, so
Shake?
Gus is here now.
Nah, I'm a heavyweight. You're not in my division.
I think it'd be more interesting.
Y'all gotta sign a
if you
waiver.
tried Kyrie. I don't know why. I would love. To
Ask the
see
viewers
that.
Why
what
you
they
so
think.
pressed?
Y'all
Why
wanna
you
see
so
this?
worried about me? I thought we said that he's gonna do it on you. Pause.
So before we move to news on the scroll, I just want to shine some light because you're not only a professional wrestler, you also have your own business.
Yes.
So just tell the people, because when I first met you, that's how I met you. You know, I don't know if you were wrestling at the time. Actually, when I first met you, you probably was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have my, I was like still training, but not
Oh, okay.
on the scene yet.
Yeah, but tell the people about your your
So
business.
I'm a fitness coach, right? I also own a fitness brand which sells clothing and also different fitness accessories, Renowned Sportswear, and I also do coaching through Renowned Fitness. So I'm also getting people brolic like me, you know.
Talk your shit.
Let's get it.
Shit. You
What's
got
the training
a
regimen,
IG,
man?
right?
Yeah, IG.
dropped your-
Renowned
I dropped
Fit.
your,
You dropped it already? Both of them.
I'll drop the second one right now.
So it's Renowned Fitness NYC.
How many days a week you train, man?
Shit, 7
You train every day.
every day.
You weightlift every day.
Cardio twice.
Okay.
Cardio twice, weightlift 5 days. Well, actually, no, 6 days weightlift.
Cardio twice.
Cardio twice. And that's
Need to
straight.
help my man's out.
Yeah, man.
Trying
I
to
got
get
a,
right.
I got a gut now. But it's going down. I lost about,
you been
in
doing
about
good.
like 2 weeks, I lost about 7 pounds.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
I lose weight fast.
Clap it up for Gus.
Yeah, all these
Nah,
haters
Gus be
out
doing
here.
his thing. Like,
Thank you. You see me outside.
bro, wow.
You see me
Yo,
outside.
Shake is shady, bro.
You know, you benching 500 now, you know.
Thank you.
Yo, shout out
No
to
spot.
everybody in the chat.
No spot.
No spot.
My fault for getting to y'all late, but shout out everybody in the chat. If you're in the chat, let yourself be known. Shout out Lee. What up? She says 300. She talking about how much you weigh. 300, because he said 300 earlier. Shout out One Eye Skull. What up, my boy? He says, hey, I'm at Ghost Tour job, but I got time to stop by. He's talking about all the other. He says AWE too. AEW.
Yeah, I heard about that.
AEW,
one.
yeah. I was on there.
He says Impact. He fucks with Impact and All Elite Wrestling.
Yes.
Shout out to Melody in the chat. She says, hey, my 5 heartbeats.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
what's
What's going on? Shout out to Mac Boy
The 6 of
Entertainment.
us here.
He
Mac
over
Boy,
here.
what up? And Big Joe,
He
she
said
says,
my
hey,
guys are
guys.
What up, Big
Oh, y'all,
Joe?
welcome.
going
And
on?
Nikki, shout out Nikki in the chat.
Yerr.
If you are in the chat, let yourself be known and show some love to Encore.
Encore.
I dropped two links, his wrestling page and his personal fitness business. Check him out.
Check him out. Denise Faith, what's good?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, shout out to Dance with Faith. What's up?
Hey,
Oh shit, I said Denise. My bad.
Denise, what's up? That's the homie.
Why are you doing Drew's job?
Yeah, stop.
Alright.
Nikki says, me and my baby says hi. What's up, y'all? What's up? Listen, we're going to have a great show today. We about to move on to news on the...
Come on. Damn, bro.
Get your shit together.
where's the button at?
You gotta read, my brother.
Bro, you can't just be pressing buttons on the show. What the fuck?
That was there before.
No, it wasn't. You gotta read. It says it right there.
All right, so we are in the segment called News on the Scroll. It's the segment where we talk about...
News on the scroll.
We're just interrupting each other today. All right, so News on the Scroll is a segment where we just talk about current events, things that we see on the scroll in your social medias. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask him first. He's the guest here, so he got to answer first. Do you prefer R&B or hip hop?
The fuck is that?
I'm like, yo, who got a frog in here?
Hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
All right. Last time we asked this, the only person who couldn't decide was Kyrie, and he's the only one who said hip hop.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, but I don't know if you heard anything about R&B and the state of R&B at the moment, but Diddy said that R&B is dead. How y'all feel about that?
Wait, what was your choice?
Hip hop.
It was hip
Okay,
hop.
my niggas.
Yeah.
You don't listen.
Dap you up, man. Dap, man. Nah, hip hop for sure. Let's ask the R&B niggas.
How y'all feel about that?
Fake ass R&B.
I don't know any like
definitely
R&B
black.
artists right now that's popping right now besides the ones that we know like Chris Brown or them Usher, you know?
Oh,
Talking to Mike.
Oh, it's not.
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing, but okay.
What did Diddy say exactly? He just said R&B is dead. That's
He
it.
said R&B is dead. I think he's coming out with a new album, and he has a new label coming out as well. So I think
Okay.
this
So
whole
that's
shit is a
obviously promo.
rollout.
Okay.
But I do agree to a certain extent. Like, love is not being shared. It's not mainstream anymore. Like R&B that we used to from the 90s, early 2000s.
Does that mean it's dead?
I don't think it's dead.
I think hip hop is probably just up right now, but I don't think R&B is dead.
I think
there's
we live
still
in
some
a-
good R&B artists out there. You talk too much. There's still some good R&B artists out there. It's just not as many, and I think it's not as many hits. It's all being overshadowed by the hip hop.
R&B is underground.
It's just the sound. The sound is different, no?
R&B is underground now. I feel like rap, hip hop today. If it's any popular R&B at the moment, it's going to sound like rap, and rap kind of sounds
I don't
like
agree.
R&B.
Yeah,
It's all
I
mixed.
wouldn't say that.
I think in the era we live in, you could find whatever you want. You could
No, I'm
find
talking about
nice.
mainstream. The mainstream.
That doesn't mean it's dead.
I didn't say it was dead. I said it's underground.
It needs help.
Because you gonna need help,
My
nigga.
R&B needs help. Like,
I could see that.
Shit. What, you was about to say something, Kyrie.
No, I was just gonna say the sound is a little bit different than what we liked before. So maybe that's what everybody's saying is dead. They keep thinking about what the sound used to be back in the day.
Niggas not singing in the rain no more.
I mean,
But that you
That's
can't recreate that
Niggas
anymore.
don't got their arms out when the camera's spinning no more. Okay?
Exactly.
Nobody's spinning outside no more. Nobody is outside their girl crib singing no more.
Right. With the boombox.
With the boombox.
box is
Everybody, everybody want to be toxic, and I feel
But
like
that
that's
isn't-
what the problem is.
Isn't that what the whole thing is going on right now? A lot of toxic relationships.
All right.
They sing into what we talking about now.
At least when, because don't get me wrong, there was some artists back in the day that was toxic.
Bobby Brown.
Donnell Jones was very toxic.
this love.
Very toxic. He said we could have a relationship,
Usher was toxic too.
but we could have relations,
It
but not a
sound better,
relationship. But it's like the feel of it is not the same.
Yeah.
See, I think also it's like back then the vocals were so good you didn't even know what they were saying until you actually sat down and really listened to the lyrics. Now,
'cause we were so young.
now the vocals are so like
Blunt.
yeah,
Mad blunt.
yeah. It's like yo,
Girl, open your mouth. Let me put it in.
I was gonna say Chris Brown Chris Brown came out with an album recently this year. The Warm Embrace song. I think that's a fire R&B song, which had me thinking like, what's the top R&B artist right now that's still mainstream that still can get plays on radio? I don't think Chris Brown don't get plays as much on radio, but who else?
His
Like
R&B shit don't get
Jacquees is out
plays.
there.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
He said
I've been
Jacquees.
hearing about Jacquees. I don't know about.
I don't know.
I got a list of some R&B artists right now.
You know,
Ari Lennox, Beyonce, Chris Brown, Giveon, Beyonce. I said Beyonce.
Brent.
Lucky Day.
Brent.
Fires.
Lucky Days,
Bryson
though.
Tiller, LMA.
Bryson Tiller.
yeah, no. If
Take
he
him off the list.
No. His first album, his first album
album's a classic.
Yeah,
Then he found love and then messed
Never
it
came
up.
back.
he got a kid. You know, that's important.
He had a kid before. He found love. Okay.
I fuck with Bryson.
No, I fuck with Bryson too.
He had one album, and I had such high hopes for more R&B. But
Let me down, Bryson.
Daniel Caesar for sure should be up.
Jasmine
there.
Sullivan. Yep.
Yeah, no,
Sullivan.
I just found this like recent.
What about
playlist.
you got Snow Allegra? You
Yo,
got
my
Snow-
wife loves Snow Allegra.
Snow is fire.
Yeah,
What's the
she's
stripper?
good.
What's the stripper name?
Galactic Horror, some shit like that.
What?
But that's a
What
that's
strip
a-
club?
Summer Walker.
Where the fuck did you get Galactic Horse from?
Great names. Those are one of the Instagram
Ella
names.
LMA.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, LMA.
LMA, yeah.
There's some good
But she
artists
does-
out there.
She had the.
I don't think.
I don't
like
think-
said, I don't think
I
it's
don't-
mainstream.
Oh,
but
we
it's
we
definitely
forgot
good music out
Kehlani.
there.
Kaylani. You
Yeah.
got,
She haven't heard from her in a minute.
Bro, she had a whole tour.
I got an R&B playlist.
Don't ask me. My wife tells me this.
I got an R&B playlist. So you got people like Sir. You got
Daniel
you said Give Me
Caesar.
All already. Daniel Caesar. You got Brent Fires.
Brent
you got,
Fires. You just heard his album recently.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
It was
You got
good.
Ty Dolla Signs. You got how do I forget Six Black? How do I forget Black?
Word.
Six Black.
You got Tory Lanez. You got
Is he really
Mariah
R&B?
Mariah
Is he
Carey.
really R&B?
He is, though. He is.
Tory
Is he-
Lanez
is he
in
really-
his bag?
Yeah, he can.
When he get in his bag,
Yes,
don't
I agree.
front.
I agree.
Yeah.
Don't front. It's R&B.
Is he
He
like
get into his R&B
hip
bag
hop
and-
slash
and
R&B?
shit.
Don't front on Tory.
He might be one of the best out right now.
That's
We
what
really
I'm
All right,
talking.
see, y'all want to know something? We just
Pete
learned.
Diddy.
R&B though.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
doing
Tory
R&B.
Lanez. Yes.
Yes.
That's R&B right now.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
Diddy, if you want to know, Diddy said that he make love to Tory Lanez songs.
I think
Yeah.
I made love to a couple Tory Lanez songs.
For real?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm lying. You don't make love, man.
Tory said, listen.
Who you making love? Who you making love?
Yeah, no, for real.
Say you make love. Who you making
He
love?
said, you don't make love, nigga. How you just say that?
Y'all forgot about Tank.
Tank, he dropped his last album recently.
Who listened to that?
I'm going to.
All right. So
I
in
fucks with
conclusion,
Wrap it up.
R&B is not.
Hold
dead.
on, brother. You're not gonna come to this segment and not let me finish what I was saying.
You wasn't even saying nothing.
I was.
Yeah,
you saying?
fight.
We got the I'll be the ref.
I cut him off. I'm on your side.
Because he cut me off.
Yo, come
If
on.
I cut him off, that's not cutting
Do
you
we
off.
need
Cheers,
Ricky
get the
Lake
cheers.
right now? Like, what's up with
So
y'all?
Dre, this is a
Ricky
normal
Lake?
thing. We always cut him off.
What do you mean it's a normal thing? It's gonna stop when I quit this shit and burn this motherfucker down. That's what's gonna happen.
Whoa. Not here. Not here.
No, not bad.
He was just
I'm
kidding,
talking
James.
about your man's in them live. It's
Read the chat.
Yeah,
Yo, we forgot about that
I was
dude.
just about to, Austin.
Um,
Alrighty then.
the R&B singer that be like, na, 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 na,
Yeah, we forgot about
na,
Neo.
na, 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 na. That
What about the
That-
one,
oh, that's
two,
Six Black.
three, 4, 5, 6,
in
7?
the light.
What about that guy? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
what's his name?
Khalid.
Oh, that's
Khalid.
Khalid.
Khalid. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Khalid is good.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10,
You forgot
11,
about
12.
you forgot about Blast. You forgot about Pink Sweats. There's a lot of artists out there.
Wait.
Let me read
The
some of
Weeknd.
these.
Capella
so
Grey Counts?
To summarize
Let me
it.
R&B
to
is not
summarize it,
dead.
Do we think it's dead?
No.
No,
I thought I
absolutely
did
not.
that.
Nah, you said it.
Absolutely
But
not
everybody-
dead. All right, we got Melody says her, Jasmine Sullivan, Ella May, Daniel Caesar. We all
Ella May is
said-
a
we
good
said
one.
that. Her.
Her.
Her's
I like
up there
Ella May.
too. Nikki says the internet. I know they up there, but I don't
Internet
know.
is fire.
Ari Lennox for sure.
never heard of
Who's the singer of that?
Lily says Buddy.
Say-
Who's Buddy the rapper?
Yeah, you
Buddy,
Six
he can
Black.
sing.
Wait, that's
Buddy
not
Buddy
Six
can
Black.
sing?
He can sing,
I
bro.
didn't know that. Melody says Brandy, Beyonce. Zay says Tory Lanez is R&B. Yes, he is, Zay. We're not doing
Drake.
that.
We ain't say Drake.
Avant for sure. Miguel.
Drake R&B.
He
Oh,
pop.
Miguel.
Yeah.
He pop. Let's not get into that.
What about Bruno Mars?
Bruno
Pop.
Mars.
Pop.
Yes.
Bruno
Well, he's
Mars
pop
definitely
though.
Pop.
He's pop.
He's pop.
He partnered with somebody for
Bruno
this.
got some
Who's the-
R&B. Wait,
who's the
Bruno
other
got
dude
R&B?
that he's doing.
Anderson .Paak.
Pop.
Anderson .Paak.
All right, let me
Anderson
read.
Paak.
Let me
Bruno
read
got
this.
R&B?
I'll give Anderson .Paak an R&B pass.
Yeah.
Let me
no,
read this
Anderson
comment
.Paak.
by Lily. She said, someone said the music that came out when you were 8 to 18 is what you deem is good music. Like how our parents reminisce about soul music and them things. And we like early 2000s music. Yeah, I heard that too before. Like the music that you grew up listening to is much more impactful than the music that you hear now.
I can see that.
Yeah, in your formative years.
There's some truth to it, but I can also play a couple old heads, some, music from our time, and they fuck with it because it's
Cardi B?
good.
Yeah.
But not current. Current, shit, I don't
Hell
fuck with
no.
it, so of course they ain't gonna fuck with it.
Imagine your mother listening to K Flock.
Got the chopper. No.
No? All right.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. So, VR rapper is now a thing.
Was.
What you mean was?
They fired him.
They fired the virtual rapper?
You gotta introduce
Yeah.
that.
What is a VR
Virtual
rapper?
rap.
Alright,
What is
so
that?
Virtual.
Recently, a virtual reality rapper was just signed to
I
Capitol
thought it was
Records.
AI.
It is AI.
Yeah, virtual reality.
Yeah, but it was created by it was simulated
It's
by
AI.
AI.
So it's not virtual reality?
No.
It is.
It can be,
It can be,
but there's two different things.
it's different.
All right, so AI/virtual reality rapper
Okay,
Yes.
that's fair.
star.
His name was FN Mecca.
What does FN stand for?
Fucking
FN is a gun.
I got you.
Come on, you from Brooklyn, my nigga.
they engineered that name too.
Imagine the AI came with that name.
I think it did.
No way.
No, the
AI
AI,
came up with
AI
a-
came with a lot of shit.
No,
Up with a
he-
lot of shit.
Imagine the AI came up with the name. That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. I think it did.
No, he said the N word.
Oh, you're talking about fucking nigga?
That was his
I'm
name.
talking
Yes.
about FN Mecca.
FN Mecca. Yeah.
Yeah,
the AI
I think
came
it
up with that
did.
name?
I think so.
That's wild. If I
The-
say AI name me, and that shit say your name is
I might be
FN.
wrong though. I might be wrong.
You are.
Who's the voice of
All right, so it says FN Mecca is the first virtual rapper signed to a major
Some
label.
white dude named Anderson.
The AI powered robot, the record label, is a part of the biggest 3 major record labels.
I think it's Columbia, right? Or Sony.
No, it's Capitol Records.
Yeah,
Oh,
Capitol
Capitol.
Records.
They got
It's
dropped.
close.
Yeah, and it's simulated by AI. The lyrics are created by AI. The voice is by a human, but they said that
That makes
they're
sense.
working on that. So like they're gonna make a AI voice to where they don't even need a human to rap for.
Yeah, let me get a
wild.
little bit of 50 Cent, a little bit of the game.
All right. So
How is that possible?
as a rapper, how do you feel about a computer taking the opportunity from you?
I'll be
And
tight.
think about
That
it
nigga
like
got
this.
dropped.
I'll be
You
tight.
got dropped already?
Yeah, he got.
I think
he
it's
got dropped. Yeah.
I think it's crazy though the fact that I think some things just needs to kind of be left alone. Like they could do that with wrestling if they haven't already done it. Like virtual reality type
That
taking
would be
over.
crazy.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like certain things kind of just need to be left. Like artistry like that.
Yeah.
For a major record label to sign something that's not real, that's created, is
Right,
crazy.
you put that shit on.
Do you feel like?
Mother.
My bad. We talk at the same time.
He
No,
talked
we
first.
don't,
He
bro.
talked first.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, brother.
You mad far away. That's probably why.
You can't see me with them thick ass glasses. I'm sitting right here.
No, I can't see you with the thick-ass glasses. Not the thick-ass glasses.
Anyway, the question I was gonna ask you is: imagine they told you, like, look, we gonna need your likeness, all your moves, and all that, but we're gonna put it into an AI. Like, we don't need you. We just need your likeness.
Nah.
To follow
that's
up,
a
Not
legit
this
question.
show.
to follow up with that, I was thinking it's possible. Like I can see them have an AI character and like put it in the storyline like, yo, wear this helmet so you could go into VR and fight this guy. Like they can make it entertaining like that.
They could.
But will I still get the
that.
like the earnings from it? From
You get
using my
some.
likeness?
You get some, but
You
you
get some, but
Let's
they
say
own you.
they sign you. Let's say the AI is signed to like another, WWE type industry. They would get the majority earnings, and then you would just get a percentage, I guess.
It's like 2K.
I was
Like
about to say, do the players get paid off of that?
I think they get paid.
No.
Like
If I'm in the lab showing you how I do my shimmy, like
Ain't that
Nah,
a
you
part of
get
their
paid-
contract?
You probably
Nah,
get paid
That's not
for
a part
that.
of the NBA contract.
I don't think it is. I
that's
think
wild
it's
to be
like
No, they get paid.
contract.
They get paid for that.
they get paid,
for
but
that.
they don't
Yeah.
get a good. They don't
Like
get
a
a huge
royalties?
percentage.
They getting paid anyway.
I was gonna say
Anybody in the chat could fact check that?
it's like when Walmart started replacing people with self
Check out.
checkout, the cashiers.
Yeah.
I fucks with the self checkout,
But I feel
Somebody
personally.
got a job because of self checkout.
but I got
Man, that shit moved more efficiently.
Walmart, you can put everything in a bag, walk out.
I was gonna say also, I feel like it's damaging to the craft, but this shows us where hip hop and rap is right now. Like the fact that they can have a artificial rapper is wild. Like
Yeah.
Well, Lily just sent me a video.
Shout out Lily.
She
What's
said
good, Lily?
The real voice behind F and Mecca is speaking out that says he was lied and cheated.
Yeah.
I will play it.
I'm just saying. Go ahead, play it. How long is it?
Pause.
What's going on, everybody? This Kyle the Hooligan. So I know y'all probably been hearing about this FM Mecca stuff. People
It's
been
long?
DMing me, like, and I try to keep it quiet because
Oh, no. Don't play the whole shit.
I was gonna really wait till this shit blew up for real, and then like when I
First of all,
him because
this voice is
basically it was like they came
Type
in
mid,
with this AI
no?
shit and was like, "Would I want to be the voice of it?" And I thought it was gonna be like some collaboration. They promised me equity into the company, percentages, all this stuff. So I'm thinking, like, okay, there's about to be some collab, something different for me, so where I could do my music and be on some AI stuff with this FM Mecca character. So everything's going good. Next thing I know, niggas just ghosted me. Like,
Damn.
use my voice, use my sound, use the culture.
That's a record label for
And
you.
literally just left me high and dry. I ain't get a dime off for nothing.
Ain't sound on contract.
And
That's
they
what I'm
got
trying to figure
record
out.
deals,
How
all
does
this
that
stuff. I
happen?
wasn't involved with no meetings or none of that. Like, which is fucked up. So
yeah.
They needed his voice to
Damn.
engineer it.
Damn.
And now they go do
That's
that.
it.
That's
But
crazy.
he
That
just
AI
willingly
can do the
sent.
rest.
He just willingly recorded his voice and sent it without signing docs and shit.
Right.
I'm sure
The
he's
AI could do the rest. All they got to get him to say is a couple of words.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I spit hot fire. Boom.
So basically, the AI was dropped from the record label after backlash of basically inappropriate use of the culture. So it's generating the N word. How do y'all feel about the AI saying nigga?
That's crazy.
Yeah. No.
Is it a
I heard
black AI?
That's what I'm about to say. Is it the black AI?
If it's a
With a
black
crossover.
AI with the black voice, with black.
But how do you
entities
even
around
determine if it's black?
There is no black AI.
Because it was engineered
it?
by
You know
who?
Allen Iverson? Shut up. So, if it's a black artificial intelligence, and you want to be an asshole,
How can it be black?
No, for real. How can it be?
Does FMECA look black?
That was created by.
Does FMECA
That
a
was
black name, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's
created
a-
by
Does
by
FN
Wait,
artificial
how do you?
intelligence. That's
how,
not black.
How do
Does
you?
FMECA look black?
How do you
Yes,
give an
but so does
artificial
blackface.
intelligence a race?
Huh?
How do you give an artificial intelligence a race?
The same way you give it green eyes and green hair. Like, I'm just saying, if you see, all right, we see LeBron James in 2K, right?
Yeah.
That's not really LeBron, right? But it's a likeness of somebody else. If they're using somebody's they use this guy right here.
Okay, I see where you're going with it.
Like CJ from San Andreas is a real person. They use his likeness to make him.
I get what you're saying. So you're saying that the person that they use the likeness is most likely black.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they did all that, like, oh, his voice is black, it's a black character, you know, the company
But
has
who's
black
writing the
people.
script?
But AI,
That's exactly-
yeah,
exactly.
AI is a
So he's gonna say, nigga. I'm 200% nigga.
But he said they use his voice, they use his rap, they used him.
Yeah.
no. They used his voice. The AI simulated the rap.
He didn't write nothing.
He
It's
didn't
not
write
his
shit.
bars.
The
The computer wrote the rap.
simulated the raps.
I want to doubt that so much. I want to doubt
So
that.
he
Don't
didn't
be
write the raps
surprised.
at all.
I'm
I want
telling
to
you,
doubt
bro.
that so much.
He didn't write nothing.
Did y'all ever see
No
the thing
bar.
about? I want to say it was Amazon, the little Alexa thing about them being able to
Hear you?
record a voice.
Yeah.
and it can play. It can read you a story from someone else's voice. Like, let's say you have a loved one that passed, you could play a voice, and you could
That's
have
scary.
them repeat that voice, and it'll start saying shit in that voice.
That's scary.
Yeah. So the technology is out there for
robots,
for you to take a recording of your voice, and the AI can transform that and keep making words with your voice.
I think that's too scary.
That's wild.
That's yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Yo, this AI shit, when you really think about it, I mean, it's incredible, you know, the advances in technology. But another thing is like when put into the wrong hands.
Yeah. Like
It
you
could be
said
a
too,
weapon.
like leave the art alone. Let people do their art, you know?
Yeah.
Don't
I mean, but I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with a company saying, hey, I have a problem with the appropriating part of it. But a company that's creating something say, hey, let's see if this works. And if people mess with it, cool.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Ask me a question.
God forbid you die, right?
God forbid.
And say you
Damn.
and say I said God forbid. That's
damn.
what else?
He could have put himself in the scenario, right?
Just kill Gus.
For the question.
What's the question?
No. Thanks, Austin.
I'm sorry. Man. But you just trying to kill Gus.
All right. Speaking about, wait, anybody
Yeah.
else
It's my last season on this
what
fucking
were,
show.
what were you about to go on with?
No, I was about to speak.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, what? No, I was gonna say before we end, we're not safe. Like,
Did you
I don't
find
think,
it?
I don't think any. Nah, I couldn't find it, but I know for sure it is because I did read it.
How do you know for sure if you didn't find it?
I've read it before, but I just can't find it now.
It's not there.
What did comments say?
Oh, no. Let's see. Lily says if it's voiced by a black person and the skin tone is black and the AI is black, I don't agree. If it's just the voice and the AI is generating everything outside of the voice, then it's not. That doesn't mean it's black. She says he said he does music. I wouldn't put it past them using one of his songs.
Duh.
And Creative Miss says make an AI version of this podcast. YAIATL. Your artificial intelligence and them live.
I want to see artificial intelligence write a song. How?
The same way they could speak, Shake.
They can't speak without somebody else's voice. They're not going to be able to write lyrics.
They can speak without.
I
somebody
heard
else's
that that's
voice.
how they've been making hits.
I'm pretty sure you
recently.
can put a code in that and have them speak.
Yeah.
Program a code.
Yeah, you never heard of computer voice?
Tell Siri to tell your story.
Skip, like iRobot. Like
Yes, that is.
he's big, like fucking make a program chip or whatever, and he just make mad bars from him.
They can engineer something to say, okay, I want this AI to rap like such and such.
And do
it will
different
start.
genres.
Yeah.
Like he can sing, he can do pop music. Yo,
It's crazy.
There's
Rappers
this
is in
software
trouble.
out there that it's not out there for the public, but you could generate pictures. You could generate someone's face who doesn't exist.
Yeah, I seen that. That's,
Right?
that's
I could
crazy.
I could type in the program. I can say a red car in a thunderstorm. It will generate a picture of a red car in a thunderstorm. I could say I want it to look realistic. It will show me. I could say I want a red car in a thunderstorm that's a painting in the living room. It will generate that.
I don't
picture.
like that.
That's wild.
don't like
But that's not. It's not out to the public. But you can imagine what you could do with
Yeah.
technology like that.
I
It's
could
crazy.
imagine you having some shit like that in your crib.
Facts. Lying.
Imagine all these freaks.
I wanna ask y'all a
I want
question.
a thick girl.
Speaking of what's realistic and what's not, y'all think $300,000 to
Get a
raise a
job.
child is realistic?
No, I think you got to spend more than that. Well,
Oh.
okay. It depends on the type of lifestyle you want your kids to have. I think 300,000 is the base.
What's
And
So some context, like that was just,
all right? So
it was a good transition though.
It was, but he didn't give the context that you was ready to go full conversation.
Because
All
I
Why do
got
y'all make it obvious? The transition was already done. So once he said the context, let it rock.
no, because I feel like he was nitpicking.
Let
a
it
little bit.
rock.
No,
Let it
you
rock.
gotta say what you're referencing. We just went from talking about AI, now we're talking about 300,000.
$300,000. All right. So
According to blah 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 post that you saw
Yeah,
on the
Gus,
internet.
you got to introduce those.
Come
man,
on, bro.
Sorry,
according
Gus.
to the Shade Room, that's where I seen it at. According to the Shade Room post, it said that it takes $300,000 to raise a kid. I think the age from like 1 to 17 or something like that.
Yep.
1 to 18.
1 to 18.
It says 17 on one of the articles I read. Forget it.
To
Just-
raise a kid up to 17 years.
Raise a kid up to 17 years old. $300,000. We did the math actually. How much is that a year?
That is
About 1,700
17K, yeah, like
No.
17 and change,
17,000.
17.5, 17,000
A year.
A year, yes. Which when I first heard 300,000, I was like, God damn. And
Me
Austin
too.
was like, that's not that much. And I did the math and I was like, oh, he's
In that
kind of right.
voice.
It's kind of right. It really isn't that much. And you probably would need more than that. But I guess that's bare minimum parenting.
Yeah.
For one
Not-
kid.
It's not bare minimum parenting is what you can afford.
That's no government assistance. That's no government assistance.
I mean, can you
Oh,
have?
yeah, I don't know what that is.
No,
I
that's
know
no,
government
that's no
assistance.
government
Y'all niggas
assistance.
looking at me like I'm crazy.
Government assistance is way lower, but it's 17.6 thousand. That's how much
per year.
per year.
Yeah, yeah. I
feel like that's still not
agree.
enough.
I had the same reaction. I said 300,000. Damn. But when you say the
17
age,
years is like, damn.
yeah.
Think about it, you got summer camp, you got
Summer camp.
Are
You gonna play outside?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You
Summer
got to
camp.
give your kids something to look forward to do in
But
the
not
summertime.
every year, though.
Yes, every year. You want
Yo,
your kids.
go to
Yo,
summer school.
I've never been to a paid summer camp, my brother.
damn, I'm
neither.
sorry, I have.
Shit is free. You been to say pay something?
Right. Them shits is free.
I've been to a paid summer camp.
Yeah, it was
a couple
paid.
times.
It's not about being
Who's
bougie.
Roy Wilkins? That's Dave Bougie about Roy.
What is? How's that being? How's that being
I went to summer
bougie?
camp like
Ain't
around like
nothing
the
bougie
middle
about
school
Roy.
age, not like when I was a kid.
I mean, I went to a couple free ones and a couple paid ones.
Band camp?
My parents. Nah.
Nah, I actually see Kyrie playing the trombone.
I can see kind of
What?
Trombone.
Why you had to pick that instrument?
Yeah.
Why you had to pick that instrument?
why.
Nah.
I can see Kyrie pulling up to the lunch line. Can I get a peanut butter jelly without crust, please? Thank you.
So, awkward. All right, so that's it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's more than three.
Nah, it's definitely more. Cause
You want kids?
300K is a lot, bro. I don't know. I do want kids though. I'm not
How
gonna
much
lie.
wrestling
I
you
do.
gonna do?
Nah, I do want kids though, but yeah, till I get that 300K contract, no, it's gonna be more than that.
Facts.
fact.
You know, it's gonna be way more than
So
that. But
300K an hour.
And don't you forget about your mans in them lives.
exactly.
That's a fact.
When you get that
Gotcha.
1 point. How much you want? Niggas offer you a contract right now. Can you say that?
Yeah, I want a mil at least.
You want a mil?
What, for how long? Like, how long would you extend? Like, for
You know
a
what?
year?
I don't want to be
6
signed for
months?
more than 5 years.
5 years for 1
Mil,
million?
5 years?
No,
That's
no,
a
no,
good
no, no.
contract.
Per year. No, I want the 1 million.
Per year.
Per year.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
per
A
year.
million for
million
5
a
years
year.
not good?
Hell no. They could break that down. Do
What?
the math.
That's all right. I'll take it.
Yo,
Yeah.
You
Just
want to be with them like them C-level wrestlers.
Gus, stop talking, okay?
What
Stop
you mean?
talking. When you write his contract, you know what to do. when we sit down with the lawyer, we know what to do. We know what to do.
He's This nigga sucks.
You all right, Austin?
I'm waiting for y'all.
Oh, that wasn't a good
This
one?
nigga
Nah.
auntie. All right.
I didn't hear anything. My bad. I was checking on the analytics over here.
Me and you.
You've been on a roll today.
I'm sorry.
all right.
I'll
So
sit
what
over
we
here in a
have here. Do you want to introduce your topic?
How is that my topic?
Then you on the docket we replaced a topic, I believe.
Oh, so Joe Biden has. I thought you were gonna do like.
Introduce it better, bro.
Bro, don't
I know you're
critique
not
me.
talking.
Facts.
Hey, I'm
Nah,
a
so
pro.
Joe Biden has worked on too much pressure. Basically, he has eliminated 10K or 20K of student loan forgiveness for people who attended college and had like Pell Grants and shit like that. So I feel like that's very monumental, and I just want to hear what your thoughts are and stuff like that.
It was about time.
It should have been 50K, baby. Most of that.
Yo, why is it that when
He
somebody
sent most of that shit to Ukraine. That's why. That's why. You sent a Billy over there and say, "Oh, here's I'll take off 20,000 off, or 20,000 off of 500,000 since you've been in school. There you go. I'll take off 20,000."
I mean, for me, my shit's paid off. Well,
Nice.
the student loan.
Now it is.
Now it is.
See?
My shit was only like 11, 10K. So I was one of the lucky
What was
ones.
interesting about what you sent was it was 20K for people who got Pell Grants.
Yes.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, a grant is when you apply for financial aid, they grant you money to go to school. Why the fuck, if you got granted 20K if you got granted money to go to school, why are you getting 20K forgiven Why not the people who weren't granted the money to go to school?
You're not
Because
part of the squad.
Yeah, but like you got financial support for your
So
still
what,
need it.
what
Your
the problem
education.
is they're trying to end a lot of like the wage inequality. So people who are awarded those programs, it basically shows that they really didn't have the money for college.
You said wage inequality?
Yeah.
So pay us more. The fuck?
So wage inequality, like race inequality, all those things. So the fact that people were awarded Pell Grants is because they didn't come from high income areas. So it's like, all right, like we want to help you out further because you lack support. So that's
that
basically
shit
what it is.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I
Some
applied
people
for
who
a
really
grant 4 years in a row, my brother. I ain't get shit.
Yeah,
Who,
some
you?
people
I ain't get shit.
Who really
Yeah, I don't
did it,
know. My
they didn't know how
mom
to finesse.
made that fast for work for me, bro.
Right, because I ain't get shit.
You really got to know how to finesse. I mean, I didn't do it, but there's people who know how to finesse the
Man,
system.
I got works.
Yeah, I tried
Those
a
got some
different
bread.
method.
I got
Every year they said no.
I got work study,
Word, me too.
Pell Grants, everything, and that wasn't until I went to transferred upstate, and then that's when like I had to pay some loans. But other
Let me
than
tell
that,
you
it was
something.
Gucci.
I was not mature with that bread. Anywho,
Oh no, I was definitely
People
buying
getting
sneakers.
paid to go to school, which is crazy. But the niggas who decided they wanted to go to school and they took all the money out to afford that, they get the lesser amount from the whatever forgiveness.
but
But
you
I mean-
become like your character is better. You know,
fuck character.
Let me ask y'all a
Fucking
question.
10K.
Let me ask y'all a
I'll take
question.
it though.
There's people who paid off their student loan, but that are mad that people are getting their student loan paid off or getting like a chunk of it taken out.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair for them to be mad, or how you
They
feel
should've
about
waited.
that?
I mean, he's voicing like you. I think they have a right to be. You have a right to be upset.
I think
but,
I would be upset, but you know, if you stuck out and you grinded and you paid it off,
It's kudos to you.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
That is crazy.
That is kind of crazy though.
you got to look at it in a bigger picture, right? It's helping everybody else. I mean, if you're an unselfish person, it's helping everybody else.
As
And
you just finished off paying your $20K,
I
and
mean-
then this shit comes out that you getting this shit forgiven, and you just finished paying your
Shit,
hard
I'll be
earned money
going
for
to.
that shit.
I get a master's. Pay for that.
I'll be tight too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
How do
like,
you think this? My bad. Go.
yeah, you want to start a podcast, bro?
We said at the same
No.
time. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
Do you think that if this all falls through, right? Because it's not guaranteed, right?
no, it is
Or
guaranteed.
is it guaranteed?
Yeah.
nigga?
So when this falls through,
It's Joe Crichton, nigga.
there's gonna be a rise in people's credit.
Yes. And that's
yeah,
and this,
once
these
that-
are the good things, like
dope.
you know, and it's gonna help people like us, where a lot of us black people are affected with
Right.
the student loan debt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
So when I took out loans when I first started college, that was the beginning of my credit history. So when I started getting into credit cards and all that, like credit, in the long run, I was like, oh shit, I got credit history because of these loans. So I had a one up.
yeah.
Some people don't get that. Like obviously, if you got grants or whatever, you never took out a loan.
Yeah.
You never knew that could start your credit history,
Right.
right? Unless someone told you in your family, yeah, you get credit, blah blah blah.
Last point, it does help when you pay student loans because that interest goes back in your taxes. You could claim that shit.
You could
So-
claim that shit.
Yeah, so the interest
Right.
you paid on your student loans, you
Yeah.
get that on your tax return.
I was getting that little bit of nothing.
Since we talk about money, though, I want to ask y'all a question. This is still in the news on the scroll segment. So there was a post. Shake, did you have something to say?
You could
All
have just
right,
continued.
so the post, it was some dude stole $10,000.
All right, go ahead.
So, all right, so the post, I think was on the Shake. I think you seen the post. You the one who put it in the chat, I believe. But somebody stole $10,000 from somebody
From his
to
girlfriend.
gamble it. It was his girlfriend?
Yeah, he stole $10,000 from his girlfriend, put it all on the line. He gambled it, and he won like
100.
it was millions.
Yeah, he won
apparently.
100 million. And she wants 40. Yeah, she wants 40
She wants
million
40 mil.
from that 100. You made a comment.
Yeah, my comment is she should want that whole 100 mil. You're not stealing from me, catching a come up, and then think you just gonna. No, you stole. Like
you got your
forgot the
10K
fact-
back though.
Yeah, it's a
Nah,
fact.
it's not about me getting my 10K back. If I rob a bank and I go flip that, right? The government not coming for what I just took for the bank.
I mean, they're gonna take everything when they catch
Exactly,
you.
they coming for everything.
You ain't
She
no
not the
bank, though.
feds.
She
Yeah,
not, but
right.
but listen,
She can be.
If somebody stole money from me, and they made money from that, I want everything. And then you get a piece. I'll give you. I'll decide if I want to give you a piece.
But how you
You
gonna
ain't put the work. You ain't put the work in to
Word.
flip the bread.
You stole my bread.
You got your bread back,
If
though.
you didn't steal my bread,
You got your
it's
money
different
back.
If I lent you the money, different story. But if you stole my bread, nah.
Let's
that's a
put this
dub.
in. Let's put it in this example. Your significant other.
I don't care if you stole it. It's mine.
What if I stole the bread, right?
You stole it.
Listen, I stole the bread. You never knew the shit was gone.
Yeah.
I make my money, I put it back. You got your 10K. You never realized it was gone. Later on, I tell you, hey, by the way, I took that 10K, I flipped it.
Yo, we fighting, yo, we fighting, yo.
You want the money?
I'm gonna hit you with
money.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you with the last dance, bro. I'm gonna hit you with the last dance, bro.
Good.
That was a good one. I'll give you two.
Uncle, what you think? What you doing?
If I was to,
If I stole 10K from you and then gave you back 10K,
Do you feel like she deserves 40 million?
nah, because like you said, the person who flipped the bread did the work for
Yeah.
it,
Right.
and you getting your money back. So if wait, look, I know. But if you're so
Leave
pressed
this
to
shit.
getting that money back, I'm gonna take that same money that you put back, and I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go flip it myself.
If I was the guy who came up, I would give you at least $1 million. I wouldn't give
Yo,
you 10.
she-
yeah, I would ask for something.
I
would take the 40 back.
You're greedy.
Maybe I'll start with and she my significant other, so she good.
You should be lucky I stay with her.
You should be lucky I don't call the cops.
She should be lucky I stay.
She got grounds to sue though.
I'm gonna
She
just
got
ask her how we gonna do it again.
With how is she?
Her money, bro.
She got grounds to sue.
That's that whatever 100 mil, whatever. That's mine.
I could change your life. Are you gonna sue me? Stupid.
That's
Yo,
Right, it's your idea. You took the risk,
right.
but it was her investment, her original
Now
investment.
you being greedy.
If she ever took my credit card and bought something, or if I ever left money on the counter and she took it and bought some food, she stole from me.
That's that.
Technically, she did steal.
It's
Yeah.
my money. She stole it. She ate it. Throw it up. Give me my food.
Shit, yeah, I wouldn't
That
give
don't
it.
make sense.
I would give her more
Throw
than.
it up.
I would give her more than her original investment because it's like without that 10K, I would have never had it. But I wouldn't admit that. I would get the 10K from
So
somewhere.
he don't want to give her 40.
I would get the 10K from somewhere. He don't want to give her 40.
So that nigga not greedy?
No, he's greedy. Yeah,
greedy.
he's greedy. He's greedy.
Like, I mean, especially if you're my girl, yeah, you could get
I
20.
don't care if you my girl, my best friend. Like no.
So
no.
if I took 10K from you,
if you took
and I came up
if
with
you
100 mil,
stole 10K from me, and you got 100
I borrowed
mil,
it without you knowing.
and you got 100 mil.
Yeah.
Nigga, I want all of it. And then I'll decide
Then
what
we
I'll
gonna
give
be
you.
fighting.
Then I'll decide what I'll
Dang,
give you because
she's
you
from
stole my
Brooklyn.
bread.
See why we can't figure out how to make another 100 mil from that.
It was hard to
Bringing
get
back
the
100
It was
mil?
hard to get that 100 mil in the dinner. He had to steal that shit. He had to steal it.
Give me my money.
Yo, he had to steal that
You
shit.
can lose money just as fast as you gain it. Do not go to the casino. Man. Do not go because you.
Are you-
I'm not gonna
Hey,
go
yo,
back to the
it-
same hustle.
Nah,
place-
without
roll.
trying.
Shake.
Oh, you're not fucking with us right now.
Yo, do people bet like on wrestling matches?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
There's a
they
few people that do.
Do
yeah.
wrestlers bet on their own wrestling matches?
Nah,
I don't
That's
like
a-
not
that.
that I know of.
Okay.
That's illegal.
You under
That's
contract.
We'll
illegal.
talk after. We'll talk after.
You get into wrestling?
Huh?
You get into wrestling?
Nah.
I know you do. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Drew's a fighter as well,
No, I'm not.
Oh shit.
but he's also a beginner.
He's a rook.
Who's also?
He's a rook.
Yo, you don't seem like.
You're in the early
This is
stages.
year 2, yeah.
You don't seem like you've been doing this for a while.
That's
Like,
how he market himself.
that's crazy. Like you look comfortable in the ring. I know we going back to like praising your shit, but like you look OD comfortable. I thought that you was doing this shit since you was like in high school or some shit.
Like, you just found something that you're just good at. Like, I never knew that, like I said, wrestling was going to be the career, right? And then when I got into it and realized how good I was with it, I'm like, oh, shit, this is
it.
something. So
And you enjoying it.
I'm just naturally good at it. I'm enjoying it, So it's like, yeah.
I had a conversation
See you
with
too.
Drew recently. My bad. Bello.
What's the?
I don't know.
In this conversation, I was talking about when you have absolute certainty in the dream that you're pursuing. And I was describing it to him, that feeling. And I want to ask you, like, like, do you like, obviously you're doing it, but how much confidence do you have that you're gonna achieve your goal?
Like, I'm ready for a tryout match call, like, whenever. That's how confident I am. If I get a tryout match, my foot is in the door, I know I'm gonna kill it and get the contract. So
And that
it's
could come at
like
any time.
anytime, and it's a matter of time when it can happen. So I'm just enjoying the journey right now, and then seeing it's a matter of time of when. You know,
How common are injuries?
very.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
would
now
imagine.
recovering from my back injury and my ankle a little bit. So
But what's the
Very
secret?
common.
Like the record.
You got good insurance?
oh yeah,
The wrestlers, yo, they be going for like they be going until they 50s.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
maybe yeah. Some going to into their
Flipping, getting knocked on
50s.
their back.
Yo,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan used to get injured all the time. I used to just see him get injured. And Kurt Angle.
Yes.
Kurt Angle used to get his neck used to break every
What
second.
about what's the other
Nigga
guy's
brolic
name?
ass
Chris.
neck. Going around like a-
Never mind. Bad joke.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's move on.
I wanted
the
to
next
ask you if
topic.
there was do you ever had is there anything that doubted you during this journey? Like anything that's like, damn, that kind of shakes your confidence that you got to overcome? Like maybe life shit or whatever
It
that.
had to been when I lost my first car in an accident. And that was my way of getting to training, getting to the gym, getting to work, and just moving and making my money and making my journey.
Right.
And when the car was
Total.
a wreck, total, and I'm like, oh shit, there's no way to get to where I need to go. But that put me in the mindset. I'm like, all right, how bad do I really want it? So just took the time and really made the money back and bought myself another car and made sure that like I'm setting myself up good for any type of worst case scenario now.
Yeah.
So that moment kind of showed me or like pushed me to the point where like, yo, I want to get it. Like this is my calling. Like I need to get to this. So
Yeah.
I think that was it. Other than that,
So you never had any doubts like whether or not you was going down the right path. You always knew.
no doubts. I just knew it. Like
Yeah.
I'm
He's
good
still
at this
fresh
shit.
into it.
Yeah.
Maybe after we have this
Yeah.
podcast, he'll be like, damn.
Right?
Put doubt in my head. Fuck.
Ain't no doubt at all.
Nah,
This
but
is-
I think also just like your family and friends and the people that you meet are like probably also telling you the same thing. You hear from him like,
Yeah.
yo, you look like you've been doing this for years, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, so
And then it's the support. Like people I don't even know. Like new fans coming in every single day. New fans. Oh, yo, you're dope. You're dope. You're dope. You should get signed. So seeing these new fans who've never seen me wrestle at all, saying, yo, this guy's next. This guy's it. He's gonna be the next champion. Whatever. That's just like proving myself right.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
only like
so
certainty.
let me ask you, external validation, it means something to you then. Like the fact that you're doing what you're doing on your own, but people outside are telling you like, yo, what you do is dope. Like you're going the right way. Does that affect you at all?
A little bit.
Okay.
Because how I feel is really what matters. Like all the external support is just it's gonna come along the way anyway. That's like with us with artists. Yo, this artist dope. It's gonna be there, but
Yeah.
they're in their mindset of what they want to do and what they're achieving.
Right.
And that's kind of like how I feel about it. So
That's a dope
the
mindset.
extra support is like I treat it like, oh, it's gonna be there regardless. You
Yeah.
know, there's gonna be support. It's
it
just-
feels good.
Yeah.
It feels
It definitely
good.
feels good, but the journey and the experiences and the accomplishments were like, that's what really hits more. It's a different feeling out there.
All right.
You know, it's
So I could definitely relate to that. But we're gonna get into the next segment.
Hold on, let me just ask, because someone asked a question about our last topic about the 100 mil. Dance with Faith, she says, my question is, how does a boyfriend/man have access to her account when he is not a husband? That's crazy. How does a boyfriend man have access to her account when he is not?
You know how much
It's probably
things you learn
cash.
as a boyfriend?
Yeah.
It could be cash,
He
but
could
as
be
a
swindler, a
boyfriend,
professional swindler.
you got Apple Pay and shit like that. Apple Pay it to yourself. You know her passcode and all that.
Yeah.
Cash App, Zelle.
Cash
Yeah.
App.
So many ways.
They getting you
10K
something.
There's so many ways to rob your girl. Like it's
Okay, 50 Cent.
so many ways.
How to
man.
rob.
How to rob. When she's sleeping, I put the camera up. But
You've done that before, haven't you?
no,
All right.
I'm no thief.
Okay.
Why you laughing? Anywho, we're gonna get into the main topic.
What's the word?
What's the word? But it's connected with a chop my cheese.
Is it?
Yes, it is. So we're gonna do the chop my cheese. All right.
Alrighty then.
I think we have a strike going on right now.
You all right?
I'm sorry, Shake, for whatever I did. Can we proceed?
I did something?
We want to give the audience what they need.
Alrighty,
All
moving
right.
on. Which button is it?
No.
All right. Ooh, you know your buttons. All right. So, I had two main topics. We're gonna talk about shit.
So my chop my cheese was about so basically let me just get to it. It was a good one.
It comes with a clip too, right? Should we play the clip first, actually?
Let me find it. Here it is.
This usually happens, you know.
No, it don't, nigga. No, it don't.
I could play it.
I'm looking for a clip.
Nikki says, shake not with nothing. Laughing my ass off.
What else they saying in the comments? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you in the chat right now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We enjoy. Oh, I'm looking like right there. I'm looking at your bag. That's so funny. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys. We appreciate the support. We are growing. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna get there probably by tomorrow. I feel it. Nah. Let me be realistic. Probably by the end of the month.
Come on, positive energy.
1,000.
Nigga, we could do 1,000
Shit.
by tomorrow.
That's a fact. You think so? Yo, we gotta be on the street then.
We gotta do something crazy.
Yo,
throw Gus into a table.
Facts.
Shit. Nah, we gonna be fighting.
Clean for the
We
men.
gonna-
What?
Take
Whole
on the
thing?
topic. Why don't the women want to cook and clean for the men anymore?
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day. That's not hard.
They're tired.
Yeah, they got to go to work every day, just like you.
What are they tired of?
Of working. It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question. Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
Yeah, this video
They're
was
working every
funny.
day, so they're tired. That's why I don't want to cook or clean.
Yeah. You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home and then cook and clean? I mean, I do it because I have to. I have 5 children.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Do you have a woman right now?
I don't even, what's that?
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married since I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about, roles? Everybody does what they have to do.
Well, okay. What do you do? What does she do?
For a living?
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role? I don't understand the question.
Anyway, so basically, that guy doing a poor imitation of Kevin Samuels. So basically, what my chop my cheese was, I feel like if men and women sat down and really realized that we do need each other, we wouldn't be so worried about trying to prove that we don't need each other. Chop my cheese is a segment where you say it's like basically what grinds your gears. Bella usually say that, but he didn't. But yeah, it's usually like grandma gears.
Okay.
But so basically, that was my point. Like I feel like if men and women really took the time and realized, we do need each other for certain things. We do for each other instead of thinking like, oh, I did this for you, oh, you did this for me. Instead of going at it that way, it's not about trying to one up each other. It's helping each other out. Like I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna take care of you the same way you take care of me. I'm gonna provide for you the same way you provide for me. I'm not looking to be better than you. I'm not looking to show people like, look, I don't need the opposite gender. I could do it all by myself.
That's facts, because it's like what you said. So everyone, like especially just generation now, like we go through it. Men, women, we always trying to find a way. Like you said, oh, I'm good by myself. I don't need this person, this, that, and the third. And it's like you said, women don't cook and clean when they come home from work because they're at work, right?
Yeah.
Find a way for her to not work.
Facts.
So she can do these things for you.
Facts.
You know?
A lot of these cook and clean niggas, y'all dumb. Because if your girl's working for a certain amount of hours of the day, y'all splitting everything.
Exactly.
You can't really be like, oh, bitch, you got to cook and clean. You got to do this. You got to
But
do
some
that.
women,
Like,
there's some women out there who do it. They
yeah,
do
of
it
course,
all,
they'll still
yeah.
do it. But it's harder. Like, if you want a housewife, make her a housewife.
But it's not even just that. It's just you're in tune with your partner. You see them stressed. You see them overworked.
Yes,
What
yes.
can I do to help you? That shouldn't even be what can I do. I need to do something to help you. It shouldn't. These things shouldn't be something where it feels like I have to do.
Right.
It's something you should be doing, and it should be vice versa.
Like, pick up what the other person-
Pick up, and
Yeah.
it's both with both
Yeah,
parties.
like why,
so.
as the man, why aren't you cooking and cleaning?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You just
Oh,
throw. You just throwing your. You just throwing.
Make your own.
I was working too. Like,
Yeah,
y'all both
fuck.
working.
Yeah.
You just throwing your dishes in the sink and just leaving it. Like the fuck.
Clean up
Wash
after
this shit
yourself.
out.
Shake, you said a term when we had the conversation. You corrected yourself. You said it's based off of what you put into the relationship, and then you said, nah, it's not even about that. A better way of saying it is.
Oh, I did say that to Kyrie. When we were always talking about, I said it to Kyrie.
It wasn't just me and you.
No. It was 1, 2, 3.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Gus.
So
It's a threesome. All right.
But we just went over this. Where's the shut the fuck up button at?
Word.
But yeah.
Please go ahead, Shake.
So basically, like I explained it. So basically, what I said was, it's not just me, like I said, going out the way.
Yeah,
Going out of my way to doing something for you. But then I switched it because it's not going out my way. It's just doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, if my girl cooks, what's wrong with me washing the dishes? Because she cooked for me.
It's a 2-man team.
Because I just came from work.
Two-person
I'm
team.
tired.
Yeah, but that's the toxic shit.
What if I soak the dishes? What if I just put the plates in the water? With
That's
soap
so
and let it
incomplete,
soak?
bro.
Soak dishes
But it
in the
needs
water.
time. It needs time for the.
No,
You know
it-
what I'm talking about? It needs time for the food to get off the
What do
plate.
you go to the gym for? Scrub that shit out. Bro. Shout it out.
I can load the shit out of a dishwasher. I could stack that motherfucker up and close
Hey.
it. Pop.
We ain't rich here, brother. We wash our dishes.
Word.
All right,
sponge
shut
it
up,
up.
Kyrie.
Get a dishwasher
Don't
before
jump
you
in
get
with
out.
no.
Washing
Jump in with
dishes is
y'all.
therapeutic. Did y'all know that?
Either way, whether I'm loading the dishwasher, whether I'm washing the dishes, yo, if she went out her way to cook for me, what's wrong with me washing the dishes?
What if you make the dish that she know you don't like, so it's really for her? You still washing those dishes?
Then that's not my girl.
What about paper plates?
Hell no.
Yeah,
You can wash paper
plates.
plates.
Yeah, but you can't cook, but you can't cook in pepper pots. So I'm trying.
Man, fuck them paper plates.
What? Finish, you throw them shits in the thing.
Right.
Nah,
But
we
sometimes-
like
That
to
shit
eat
makes
off
everything
dishes.
easier.
Sometimes
The
you like
fuck?
a no way.
Bougie.
Nah.
No, it's not
Nah.
bougie.
No
That's
way.
just-
You come home from work. You tired. Babe. Yeah, I'm on a good meal. You sit down. She hands you a paper plate.
Also,
Hold on.
Nah, I do it a paper plate.
You ever try to warm up your food?
no picnic shit, and when you put the shit in the microwave, you can hear the plate popping.
You ever try to warm up a paper plate? Your shit be sagging all the way down.
you double
We
up.
double it up.
And then you still going, shit still gonna sag.
It's a coaster.
So say your girl makes soup, right? And she put it in a paper bowl.
I'm good.
Nah, we don't do paper
Put it in
bowls.
one of them.
Paper bowl is
We
great.
don't do
You
paper
should be
bowls.
doing paper
Nah, we
bowls.
don't do that. That's
Man,
disgusting.
fuck them paper
Paper
plates.
bowls.
Give me a dish.
Let me read some of these comments. Lily says, facts. The problem is these men want a housewife and an independent woman who has a career. Pick one, sir, or provide enough to ease the burden
Can I-
of doing
can I
both.
say-
Hold on. I don't feel like, listen. It's not my choice. If you choose to be a career woman, I can't say, yo, stop in your tracks, come cook and clean for me. I can't do that.
I mean, you can. She
No,
she don't have to
I
agree.
can suggest.
Right.
I can't force you to do anything. So if your plan is to be a career woman, who am I to come in your path and be like, yo, let me stop all that you've been working for, all the schooling you went through, all the moving up in different positions at your job. You've been making your way to the top. Stop all of that and let me pay for everything. Let me do everything. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. It sounds great in theory, but if we talking about women of today, they don't want to stop what they're doing to be a housewife. I don't think that being a housewife is a goal. I think they want to be successful. They want to lead certain career paths. So if it's her choice to be a housewife, then all right, cool. I got to step it up and do what I need to do.
Be a house husband.
Be a house.
There was a follow-up question to this too, which was, you said it. The question was, do you think that men are trying to outdo women, or how you worded it was,
one up?
Yeah, one up. Or it was like a battle. Yeah, I wrote battle of the sexes. And in the text that I wrote, I said, do men strive harder to be better than women? And I think you said that.
Oh, no, that wasn't my question. I had an answer for it, though. I was saying that, fuck, what was I saying?
Unprepared.
While you gather your thought, I did want to make this point.
What you want to make?
Can we stop listening to these relationship gurus? Like, I just feel like why are they so important to people that they need to listen to a relationship guru? Like,
Their goals.
A relationship guru's goals?
Like what they're saying. Like if someone is saying something that you aspire to achieve or get, then you're gonna listen to their content because they support what you.
But relationship is never perfect, and we see so many times that relationship fails.
Wait, what?
It's all about the foundation of relationship.
I'm just saying, I never felt like what is a relationship guru bringing, because nobody can really be a guru of relationships.
I agree. And I think not enough. I think a lot of people are listening to these gurus and they're not actually, like, they're not in relationships.
Oh, they're not.
We talked about this before, though. We talked about like that because you just said a statement.
Oh, but you said like it was me.
We talked about the messenger before.
Right.
So, what about the messenger?
I think he's saying we talked about
or whoever's saying it,
people saying things or people giving advice and they're not actually being like all the red pill guys who talk about
like
relationships.
If Irv Gotti was talking about relationships. Irv Gotti has a relationship guru. All right.
How important? I'm gonna ask you this: how important is the messenger to you? If you're looking for some valuable information, does it matter that you need to learn from someone who's done it, who's in it, who's successful in it, or someone who, let's say they're not in it but they have the knowledge?
Someone who has the knowledge so sometimes the person who has the knowledge can actually guide you in the right path versus someone who's been successful, right? They've been successful, but that doesn't mean that they can teach you or they have the tools for you to do the same thing.
Exactly.
It's a big difference between me teaching you wrestling and The Rock teaching you wrestling.
Yeah, I was just about to hold on, 'cause I'm about to bring you guys to this point right now, because like The Rock, right? My trainer is somebody like who's been known on the undergrounds, right? He's never been like to WWE yet, or I have my coach who only had one match in WWE, but their knowledge is what got me moving like how I am in the ring. Their mindset is different. You ever seen like coaches? They're usually the basketball players who's been on the bench.
Yep.
Right? Now, if Jordan was to be a coach, who's to say that he was to lead a team to a championship? You know, I'm just using different analogies. But you kind of got to get sense. The knowledge and the wisdom is different from like someone who's been successful, you know?
Right.
I thought about.
I could I was gonna say I could.
I'm gonna say this real fast. I'm gonna say this real fast.
Promises.
All right, go.
For me, it doesn't matter who's delivering the message. I think what's more important to me is what I do with that information that they give me, right? am I just gonna take it for what they say and say this is the truth? This is no. I'm still gonna take that information, decipher it, do my own research.
A grain of salt.
Yeah,
Face-
like basically.
Not even a grain.
Yeah, like that.
And I was gonna say that somebody that's probably very successful, their journey may be completely different than like the basics. Right. Someone can teach you the basics based off the knowledge that they have compared to him. He like, hey, I had a connection here, so I can't even really teach you. Like this is what I did.
Right. So going all the way back to, the marriage situation or the relationship gurus, right? Like just because a guy is not married doesn't necessarily he can't give you good advice on a relationship, right? But that also doesn't mean you should take whatever he says
Exactly.
and say this is it. This is the answer.
You can't take their word as law.
So
like,
it's
oh,
about
this is
you,
it.
what you basically can perceive and denote and basically make your own experiences from.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say, as far as like, the whole red pill guys and stuff like that, people need to stop being sheep. And when I say that, I just feel like people need to just okay, it's okay to retain information, but for you to try to consistently live it as if it's law.
Yeah.
That's what I can't take. Like, you know what I'm saying? You turn into a person that nobody knows when you live like that. Yeah. And then it's like, once people show you that like, oh, yo, this is weird, and they start backing away from you, now you don't know who the fuck you are. Because you were so busy trying to lead a life that how you gonna live a story that somebody else wrote for you?
Exactly. Yeah.
They believe everything. They adopt the whole ideology of said guru.
Yeah.
I think that shit is it just shows like where we at. Like it's a sign of the times. Like people are
copy and paste.
Yeah, people I think there's a void there for a lot of people, men specifically, when it comes to women. Like they're trying to figure out the whole dating space. They're trying to figure out how to get girls. Maybe they were hurt. Maybe they've been through shit. And this whole red pill thing is kind of just filling that void and making them feel like, oh, this is the answer. This is what it's supposed to be like. And it's not that black and white.
But you know what the answer is sometimes? Learning who the fuck you are as an individual.
Right.
Exactly.
I was about to say that.
Trying to figure out, you sit here trying to figure out, what women want, what they need, trying to provide for them, and you're not providing for yourself. You're not learning about yourself. You're not, you're not becoming one with yourself to the point where you walk out there with confidence. It don't matter who says what to you. You just have that confidence to live your life.
That's a fact.
We got 6 guys here right now.
No
So
bitches.
I think it should be easy for us to each say. It should be easy for us to each say, what is one piece of advice you would give to our male audience right now that would help fill that void?
Well, great question, Austin. I would say that I think going out there, putting yourself out there, and experiencing what it's really like to deal with women on your own, and then from then tweaking as you go along, tweaking your relationships. If one doesn't work, why didn't it work? How can I better myself? How can I approach this situation differently? And you learn from your own experiences, not from a fucking computer screen where people are telling you, where people are telling you how shit is when you should be going out there and figuring it out yourself. So I think you should personal experience.
Gotcha.
Come on, Austin asked a question. Come on, this is
I've been talking too much, I believe.
All right, so basically, I would say like, yo, drink water, travel, and take care of yourself first.
Just stop. Nigga, that was an Instagram post. Nigga, that was an Instagram post.
You gotta interrupt him, right? You see what I'm talking about? This is why I stay quiet. I mind my business. I drink my fucking water, and I go travel.
My fault.
There's a soca song. In my head. I'm just trying to figure out how it goes, but I can't say it.
I'm gonna mind my business.
Mind my business.
Oh wow, it's team it up.
Huh?
That was a good one.
Nah, cool. No, go ahead, because I got cut off again.
I was gonna say repetition. My fault.
No, go ahead.
Hey, listen.
Relax.
I don't think you want to cut him off.
But I was gonna say repetition. Like it's what you're saying. Go out there, date women. Go date, bro. Like a lot. Experience. Like just because you're gonna fail. Like every talking style is gonna fail. Past talking style is gonna fail. It's going to happen. But what you're getting is the experience, and you're learning what's working, what's not working. So when you finally find somebody, and you're like, okay, You know, let me be my best self to like my past experiences and just continue to grow. Like, keep growing yourself. Like, just fucking do it. Like, bro, just, you're not going to learn by just watching somebody and thinking, listening to their words is just going to magically happen, right?
Or
It's good.
Course.
Yeah, it's good to like get the knowledge. Or buying the course, yeah. There's courses for this shit?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole bunch of shit.
It's a lot of
Whole-
dating courses.
It's a whole business out there.
Yo,
Does it come with like the
there's
girl?
a whole.
Like,
Does it come with a girl?
Where you going?
like, how am I supposed to practice, bro? Like,
what's the they say men have to overcome what? It's kind of like being turned down. What's the word?
Rejection.
rejection, yeah.
Find ways to overcome rejection, and I would say focus on your own accomplishments, because that right there gives you the confidence to be around people. Like, if you confident in what you do and you confident and happy about your own achievements, that boosts your self-esteem. So when you're around people, you start gravitating, like bringing them to you.
Yep.
You become like a magnet for people like that. Yeah.
Kyrie, Mr. Married Man.
Why are we all just? I didn't have any advice.
You're not giving no advice to the male
I'm
audience.
married.
You married. You made it.
I'm married.
You know what the red pill would
Losers.
say.
I guess the only thing I would say is just just be yourself, be open minded, and you're not always right. I think we just gotta understand that sometimes self-reflecting and being self-aware of your own mistakes and your own flaws can go a long way, because you gotta learn, you gotta grow. Relationships change over time, so just constantly be open, communicate, and self-reflect. And that's it.
That was beautiful, Drew.
What?
Wait,
I'm so confused. Let me read some of these comments.
I meant to say.
Anybody else got
say
some
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Dead in your eye. No, that was dope. That was dope answers.
That was a good.
You want me to give an answer?
Yeah. Are you not a part of the show?
I mean, but I asked y'all, so I'll give an answer.
You're supposed to go first.
No, not necessarily.
Come on, Kyrie.
I think focusing on yourself would help build your confidence. Just take your time, be patient. A lot of times, you don't want to be chasing behind women.
Yes, behind women.
Focus
yes.
on yourself.
Yes.
Like you're exhausting all that energy into chasing behind blah blah blah. Right?
People pleasing.
Focus on yourself. Know who you are. Know what you want.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest void
Know
that
your standards.
that guys are missing. It's like there's plenty of women out there. There's gonna be one for you. You don't have to necessarily be out there looking and searching. Like you find yourself, and then a woman would find you.
I agree.
That sounds familiar.
Let me stop. That's the last thing I seen.
That sounds
I just seen
familiar.
a video recently
trying to
of
say? Y'all
some
say
guy
Instagram
who was
post?
basically saying like, it's better for the girl to choose you than for you to choose the girl. We had a conversation about this before, but it goes back into the
I don't know
somebody.
about that one. I make the choice, brother.
I mean, nah. You agree? Y'all disagree?
I agree, though. I think you should choose someone that chooses you.
Okay.
This nigga always changes mind.
I agree for that.
No, I do agree. I'm just playing. I do agree. I also feel like attracting, you should always aim to attract, not like go and run and get.
That's
Like
yeah.
you should always aim to like
Focus on yourself. Just
Exactly.
be in the public. Be outside,
Exactly.
but be
They're gonna come.
focus on
They're gonna come
yourself.
regardless.
That's a fact.
So,
He said, be outside, but be focused.
so when I said focus on yourself, when I said mine, that sounded like an Instagram post.
No,
right?
that was.
It was an Instagram post. You'll find it because you're a whore. Anyway,
I think it was the drink water.
yo, you good. I want a one-on with each and every one of y'all. Not you, Kyrie. You cool. You my man. Cool. That's my man. He had a great
Come on,
wedding.
Austin.
I appreciate you. You got a kid on the way. You need to be there for your child.
You get it.
When that baby turn 5, I'm fucking you up. We go 5.
Nigga said 5.
5 is crazy.
Like, that's
I'm gonna
mad
give you
old.
time to train, okay? I'm gonna give you time to train.
He said you can't fight.
You?
One show?
Huh?
One show?
One show?
One
You get a pass.
All right, thank you.
Trouble with your ass. You had it coming for a long time. You second. You first. You first.
I'll take that.
You first. You know what? Yo, Dre, handle my light work, please.
I'm gonna just ref it.
You ever see that referee in the boxing matches that be like making those faces?
Bad surprise and shit. Like,
That's gonna be Dre.
All right,
But shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yes, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to, let me read some of these comments real quick. Creative Miss says, only listen to people with knowledge and success. Knowledge by itself means nothing if they can't apply it to their life. I agree with that.
I don't.
I had to read it over.
Damn.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Lily says, the messenger is 75% important to me because someone who speaks from regret or mistakes can also give valuable insight. Devontae, shout out Devontae. He says, knowledge and success don't always align.
Yep.
Nikki says, I disagree, Creative Myth. They may have the knowledge, but have goals that don't align with the success that applied knowledge would bring.
Exactly.
She says, you cherry pick what you need to build your own success and move on.
That's
Shout
the
out
one.
Love Lavender in the chat. What up?
Yo, yo, yo.
She says she's late.
Yo, yeah, because it's over.
She was cleaning. Huh? Look at that. Oh, okay. You got a girl cleaning in the chat.
Was you cooking too?
Can you cook?
Were you cooking too?
And last one, Zay says, don't chase them at all. The women who genuinely like you will present themselves. I agree with that. 100%. Is Gus' mic working? Also, shout out to everybody in the chat. If you are in here, let yourself be known. We appreciate all the love we got today. If you have not liked the video, make sure you like the video. We need more likes. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Yo, ain't no respect being passed around this podcast.
You just finished watching your mans in them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
It's your boy Kyrie.
And I'm your man. Nope. And I'm your man Shakespeare. And wait a minute.
Yeah.
You have to let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Encore Showtime. I'm going to write it in the chat, all in one word. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm on.
Anything up and coming?
Yeah, what you got coming? Where can
we
get
have
matches?
House of Glory. The biggest show that we have is in Terminal 5 in the city. Sunday, August 28th, 7 o'clock. It's going to be the biggest show.
This weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend, this Sunday. Think of it as a big-ass concert, wrestling, drinks, good music, good vibe. You're having a good time. Come on, show some love. All right?
It's gonna be lit.
It's going to be lit.
And I'm your man Shakespeare. In the random studio. In Brooklyn, New York, this is your man's and them live.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans.
Yo, at one point, Shake was just sitting. He was out of it. He was like, nah, I'm not fucking none of this shit.